people would confront you, and no matter how scared you are, you'd come at them, you know? I mean, it's, you know, like a dog will do this. A dog could be absolutely scared, but it will bark back at you. When these guys came at me and started swinging those pipes, man, I just ran. Like, no, no! This is actually one that I play on 2 guitars at the same time, so that one part I was just doing quickly. The Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. Now that's a secret that only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam was golden, Margaret brings him breakfast 'cause she believes him. And she thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Yakuza were having some territory wars. They get into this. I mean, there's different gumi, different groups that hold certain areas. I mean, this is like anywhere, any gangs in the city. They're dealing drugs and that sort of thing. They had big territory wars, and I just didn't know that this had happened. And they were out on the street, and Yakuza people will mess with you in Japan. They'll come up. A big thing is, they say that the Yakuza traditionally deal with kind of street control, like if there's a big festival, who gets to set up their booths and stuff. So street performers naturally fall into this if you're a juggler, if you're a player on the street. So traditionally they come up and they ask for bashodai, which is like rent for the spot you're using. But they didn't actually come up that much. It was mostly lower level Yakuza people who wanted to show some power and impress someone. Hey, I'm gonna go get money from this guy. So those people you could fight off. They couldn't go and get their superiors to come and kick your ass because they shouldn't have been messing with you. So if I got someone who's getting really aggressive in my face, I got really aggressive back. And if they touched me, I mean, obviously it's physical, I always hit. I'd make up with them right away, and they'd leave me alone. And I was using the same formula. These 3 guys came up to me. They were being more aggressive than usual, but they, once they knocked my mic stand down and grabbed me, I started hitting them. About an eel that falls in love with a goldfish. Now won't you swim out with me? We can watch the sunrise from the bottom of the sea. Oh, you'll never know how I feel. Because you are a gold. I saw 3 of these guys out standing there, and I thought they were gonna come and demand money from me or whatever. And finishing up the last song, man, they come running at me, spraying something. And I was like, what the hell is that? And they started swinging these pipes at me. And I was ducking and everything, terrified, trying to get away from them. You know, if they would have gotten me in the head, you know, I think it would have been all over. You know, it doesn't, one good whack to the head, I think, can black you out. But luckily they didn't, and they ran after a little while. I didn't chase them, but I dropped my guitar and put some crack in here. It's okay, it's been fixed. Have a nice crack in the back that's been healed up. Some other little dings got in it that day. But I was really pissed off, and then I turned up the volume and I said, I don't know who you are, but I know you can hear me, and I'm gonna dedicate this next song to you. I can electrify you and blow your heart open wide. So darling, swim a while with me. Oh, and be my treasure under the sea. Oh, goldfish and an eel. 'Cause no, there ain't nothing. I was dating this woman who just thought it was the coolest thing to go out busking, and she was not a very good fiddle player, but she just always wanted to go out busking and used to talk about, hey, I gotta go out busking, and she played some really dumpy tunes. And I said, don't you want to play some more interesting tunes? You know, I mean, those are, nobody wants to hear those songs, man. And she said, well, it doesn't matter because people are gonna give you money. And I said, yeah, but that's like selling your poop. Like, if people give you money for your poop, do you really want to sell it? Aren't you ashamed? I wouldn't want to sell my poop.